Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. It's day 7 in our sprint to build a mobile tyre service van. And today was a good day, all things considered. We made some movements. Number one, our Bulkhead finally arrived about a week and a half after I ordered it. Check it out. Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. It is day 7 of our sprint to get our van ready, and check what arrived, the Bulkhead. So we are going to install this bulkhead right now, and it should be fairly simple. I mean, it's been made specifically for the unit, for the van, and it's like really simple. So let me get it into the van and then we'll start the installation process. Alright, so I actually didn't end up going to install it because I went to the truck to go and put it in and put it together and see how it fits, and I realized I need to put the floor in before I put the bulkhead in so that the bulkhead can rest on the floor. And I also ordered the floor today. I ended up going with a 1/2-inch marine ply with a rubber thing from a company that pre-makes these floors. They CNC cut it so it just fits and it's perfect, and it was actually not too bad. It was like $1,200. I can't buy the marine ply and make the floor myself for that price, so it was an absolute bargain. It was ordered. They said within a few days I can come pick it up just here in Delta somewhere, so that is great news. I got to tell you though, I mean, I put the bulkhead together and I kind of fitted it just to see how it fits in, and I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a steel bulkhead. Okay, yeah, granted, I went for the cheapest one, but it's supposed to be custom fitted for a Ford Transit, and it's just got like little gaps at the corners, at the bottom and at the top. It's not a nice snug fit. I don't know. Seems like they kind of made a template that kind of fits most of them, and that's it. That's what they go with. You would have thought that if you're going to custom make something, you actually make it so that it's a beautiful snug fit. But hey, it's a bulkhead. It's going to do the job until we can upgrade the van next year. So as soon as I get the floor, I'm going to mount the floor, and then I'm going to mount the bulkhead, and then, you know, then we are already getting there. In other great news, our tire machine and balancer was picked up from the factory today by FedEx. So in about 1 to 9 days it's going to arrive here, so that's great news. I got the steel that I needed. I need to go and pick it up tomorrow, or probably go tomorrow, to make the brackets at the bottom, so that's all working out nicely. And then of course I also got a little bit of work done on the administrative side. I did manage to actually go into the name registry and BC name registry and go and register the name Mobile Pit Crew. Yay! I've been struggling for like 4 days with that. It keeps on getting an error, and then as it turns out, there's a video that shows you. Oh no, I didn't make a video, sorry. As it turns out, they switched their systems around and I wasn't registered. Even though I had a username and password, my company wasn't registered. It didn't have all the details, so I couldn't get the name registration through. It just bombs out. It goes all the way through until where I need to pay, and then it just goes, there was an error. And I phoned them and they were like, oh, it's your browser. Try a different browser. Try an incognito browser. So I tried like, I don't know how many different things, and eventually I figured out that I just need to like refill out my details on the registration side of the portal, and then it worked. So great news. Name reservation is in. We'll see if we're going to get it, because there's like, I think 1,000 companies in BC with mobile in the name, although most of it is mobile phone companies, so touch wood, we should be fine. Another thing I did today is I went and registered Global Village Publishing, my publishing company, for PST. The reason for that is that I'm going to just slot in Mobile Pit Crew into Global Village Publishing. It's just going to be a division of Global Village Publishing. And the reason I decided to go with that is because, you know, the thing is, if I am going to register a brand new company for Mobile Pit Crew, that's a new corporate registration. There's a new annual fee that you need to pay. You need to have an accountant that you need to pay every year to submit your taxes. It's a whole lot of additional admin. Now, there's pros and cons, obviously. I mean, the con of running it all under one company is that if anything goes wrong in the company, you know, it's all it's all connected. So in other words, you know, for argument's sake, somebody sues the publishing company, it might have an influence on the mobile tire company, although the risk of that is very, very little. I mean, it's not like we're doing anything illegal or messing up, so that should be fine. And it just makes a lot more sense to run it as one company. It's not necessarily a lot more admin. We just run it as two separate divisions. And all things considered, I think that's the better option. As soon as we have proof of concept and everything is running, then we can look at maybe splitting it up and making it its own standalone company. For now, the van is in Global Village Publishing, Finance and Global Village Publishing anyway, because that was the place where I could get finance, business finance for the van. Why did I go and register for PST? Because when I do tire services and mobile services, I'm going to have to start charging people PST. Now, the crazy thing is, I've never registered for PST with a publishing company because there is no PST on books. So for all these years, we only charge GST because that's the only thing that counts on books, no PST. So now I needed to go and register the company for PST so that we can start charging PST for the other services. All of this administrative stuff that you need to stay on top of and keep track of. But it's happening, it's going, we're getting there, and things are moving forward. I did make a video on how to register your company for PST. For those of you that wondered about that, you can check it out. It's on the channel. For the rest, getting there, guys. Day 7, we had some forward movement, and things are going to start coming together very soon, very quickly, and then it's going to start getting interesting when I have to start building the puzzles. I'm just collecting all the puzzle pieces right now, and then I need to start putting the puzzle together, and that's going to be when the fun starts. Anyway, you all must have a great one. Speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers.